In this video, I'll show you how to change the strings on your Stratocaster guitar or similar guitar body. As for the essential items, you'll need a pack of strings of your choice, and for the non-essential items, a string cutter/winder, although this will come in very useful if you have one. The first step is to remove the remaining strings on your guitar. You can use your cutter, but if you don't have a cutter or a wire cutter, you can just unwind the strings until they're easily pulled out at the end. Wind the peg towards yourself to loosen the string. Once that your strings are out of the pegs, you want to take the back panel off your guitar. Keep your screws safe, I've kept mine in a spare packet here. And then what you want to do is push the loose strings through the saddle of the guitar, which is this part here. Push it through and then it'll pop out the other side like this and just pull them out. It can be a bit fiddly sometimes, but just go carefully. Now it's time to get your fresh strings out of the packet. You can probably do it a bit smoother than I have here. The highest number is your lowest string, aka the thickest string, all the way to the end being the lowest number, which is your highest string, aka the thinnest string. Keep these in order, otherwise it can get a bit confusing if they're jumbled up. But take your string out of the packet and just unwind it like this. You'll see that your string has a metal bead on one side and a side without one. What you're going to do is take the side without it and with the back of your guitar facing you, thread it through that top hole. When you do this process again and again, you're going to work from the top all the way to the bottom, from the lowest to the highest string. You'll see the string start to poke through the other side, and you want to make sure that it goes through the hole of the saddle of the string that you're changing. With your string through the saddle, it's time to make sure that the hole in the tuning post of your string is facing towards you. You can then take your string and thread it through this hole. Don't worry about tightening it for now, just get it secured in there. Don't worry at the moment about your string not sitting in the slit of the nut or being tight against the saddles on the bridge. We'll pay closer attention to this when we start to tighten the string. To coil the string nicely around the peg, I'm going to create a bit of slack by pulling it back. I'm going to hold it down on the headstock just like this. I've created a freeze frame here so you can see the technique I'm using. I'm holding the string down on the headstock just after the nut, and I'm using my middle finger to create a bit of gap between the string and the fretboard. The height should be about a 4-finger gap when holding your fingers at the 12th frets, but don't worry too much about this. As long as you've just got a bit of slack, the string will coil nicely on the peg. Keeping the string held down on the headstock with your index and the other fingers creating the slack, you're going to start to turn the peg away from yourself to tighten the string. If the string reaches your finger like this, just stop, lift it over, and then continue. Eventually that middle and ring finger will have to come out from under the string, and then you can just continue to tighten the string until it's fairly tight but still has a bit of slack in it, and then just leave it. You can then use your string cutters to cut the excess string off so it doesn't get in the way moving forward. You're then just going to repeat this process until you get to the B string, where something is slightly different. When putting each string on, when it's at the stage where things are getting quite tight, just make sure the string is sitting in the slit of the nut and is sitting nice and central in the saddle on the bridge. If at this stage you realise it isn't, all you need to do is simply loosen the string, align it, and then tighten it again. When you get to the B string, the second to last, you have to hook it under this little metal thing that's on the headstock, and then just put it through the peg as normal. As you'll notice here, mine's a bit loose, so my strings come out from under it. All I'm going to do is press the string back down, put it underneath. Making sure the string's still through the peg but with a little bit of slack, I'm going to use my thumb to hold it down so it doesn't escape again. Then I'm just going to continue to wind the peg. And it's the exact same process with the high E string. Put it under the little hook, put it through the peg hole, leaving a little bit of slack in the string, and then I'm just going to tighten it up. Now that all your strings are on, it's time to tune up. But to shorten that annoying period of your guitar going out of tune every time you do a bend, I'm going to show you this simple technique. You're going to place your index fingers under each string like this, you're going to plant your palms on each side, and you're going to use your thumbs to gently wiggle the string up and down. If there's not enough slack in your strings to do this, just loosen them a bit, and you're going to do this across each string, applying this gentle pressure, and you'll actually feel the strings stretching under your thumbs, and this is okay because it's the aim of the technique. Don't do it too hard, but don't be too cautious because then your strings won't stretch at all. This won't guarantee that your guitar will stay perfectly in tune straight away, but like I said before, it'll highly shorten that period where every time you do a bend, your guitar goes out of tune. When stretching a string or tuning up, you may feel a big sudden slip in the string and all of a sudden it becomes loose. If this happens, don't panic. All it means is that the string was not pulled taut enough through the saddle. To fix it, all you need to do is just go to the peg and tighten the string up, assuring it is now sitting nice, tight and central on the saddle.